Yo, okay, so we got Duff0, Duffless of the Love, versus Gorilla Mo, G-Mo.
Is that what it stands for?
No,
Okay.
I call him Gorilla Mo. G-Mo is short for Guillermo.
Really?
That's his
Not,
actual name.
not genetically modified organics.
Correct.
Okay.
It was actually way before that was a popular term.
Okay.
Yeah, he had this name. He had this name way back in like 2003
Okay.
or 2004. Sorry. So yeah, he was just G-Mo.
So has he been playing that long though?
Yeah, he's been in the AZ Melee. He's one of the older AZ Melee scene veterans. He was with me like almost around the same time that I entered the scene, like probably in that same year, like later that year that I joined. So yeah, he's been around since at least 2004, 2005.
Wow. It seems to me like a lot of the AZ scene has like been around for a super long time.
Not a lot, but a lot of our top ranks players are. Like we're long time veterans, most of us.
Seems like the newest guys are like Ty and Max.
Ty's been around for since 2006. I remember his mom.
Newer
His
than
mom.
2004.
Yeah, but I mean that's still considered old. Generally, pre-brawl is considered old school now.
Okay.
And so Axe is also old school in this regard. He's new school. He was new school at a time because he came in got really good in 07. But he's been around since late 06 too.
Okay. So we actually have a match here.
Yeah.
And it looks like Sheik Marth on Fountain of Dreams. An interesting stage to start on. Like, don't you think?
Yeah.
It seems like it would be more of like a kind of a counterpick.
Kinda, but I mean, if both people think that they're good on this level, then it doesn't matter.
There you go.
So, starting here is fine. Like the choices are usually here in Battlefield for most people, and most of the time it's going to be Battlefield. But then there's against certain characters matchups, you'll see people start on Dreamland, stuff like that. But against Marth and Sheik, I would say Battlefield and possibly this stage are probably the most neutral.
Okay.
And then Yoshi's Story being the counterpick for Marth, and FD and Dreamland being counterpicks for Sheik.
Because I can see this being beneficial to both of them, kind of.
Yeah.
Because, like you mentioned earlier, with Sheik doing grabs, Marth can kind of get towards the platform, but not all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes she can kind of get work in with grabs, and sometimes Marth can get away with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, he went
accurate and
super deep trying to get away from Sheik, and he paid for it by dying.
Yep. And to touch on your last point, sometimes Marth will get tippers from platforms or lack thereof, as you saw there, and then sometimes Sheik will get tipper up smashes from the platform arrangement. So, and it's also kind of narrow, so it's good for Marth, but it's also good for Sheik too, because once she actually can push into Marth's chest, then it works out. So Marth gets cornered, then it's not good, but he can get cornered easily. But at the same time, Marth can corner Sheik, and that's where Marth is strong. So
it seems like a real back and forth.
It really is. Ooh, the delayed fire.
Gets hit by the coming in.
And smack.
It's such I say a lot of moves are rude in this game, but it's just the animation is just so nonchalant.
Ooh.
It's just a slap.
Nice follow up by GMO though.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And escapes. It's good. Actually, I very rarely see GMO play Sheik. As over the years, he's always been a Fox main, and he had a secondary Marth that he didn't use that often, mostly just Fox. But now he's made the transition to Sheik, and I haven't really seen it much in action from my time that I've known him. So it might be something that he just kind of developed on the side, living in Glendale, away from playing with his family and stuff.
Okay.
A lot of his family members are part of the scene as well.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool.
Ooh, nice. Ooh. That's the platform working out. Oh, that was really ambiguous. That was both genius and dumb at the same time. Yeah, but it ended up working out to where he was a genius. Because it was like, oh, he messed up getting to the ledge. Yeah. Oh, wait, he called it. But I'm pretty sure he messed up. But he didn't get the power punish.
It was just everyone was confused for a brief moment,
Yeah, by missing the punish, Sheik ends up taking that first game.
Yep.
So GMO.
So you're thinking he's going to try to go to Yoshi's?
Yeah, usually Marths want to go to Yoshi's.
There we go.
I personally don't. I don't like Yoshis personally. Like I have always had. I haven't really had good experiences in tournament.
That seems like kind of like
picking Yoshi.
the opposite of the stereotype, you know? Because like everyone's like, oh, Marth, you know, like.
Yeah, that's actually changed a lot, especially with the Space Animal versus Marth game.
Right.
A lot of Space Animals are now finally realizing that it's actually not a death sentence to go to Yoshi's story against Marth.
Especially Falco.
Especially Falco, because
Falco can just murder everybody.
yeah, his combos off the platforms are perfect, and he can even do Shine Gems, and he has all kinds of options on this level.
This was not looking like a fantastic counter pick. Because he had like kind of an unfortunate SD earlier, and it just seemed to like drain his steam. So he's trying to regain like his composure here, but
yeah. But Sheik is definitely Marth's bane. I think that Sheik is probably I would say Sheik is Marth's hardest matchup.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
some
like,
people might disagree, but
you're like the first person I've heard like earnestly say that.
It's just that like most Marths like have a lot of practice in the matchup, and so they like going in confidently, and that's great. But like on paper, Sheik just has so much going for her that there's a reason why, like aside from PP, and to a slight degree Kevin Toy, PPU, Marth loses to Sheik all over the place, across the board. And even then, he's lost to Kirby Kaze.
Oh, when did you lose to Kirby Kaze?
Lost to him at Apex.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't remember a lot of what PPU did at Apex.
He beat Hungrybox.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Shows are back.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Sometimes you gotta let him know. But yeah, it's a tough matchup. But Duff0 is holding it. He's at a good percentage right now. Like from here, if he gets a good pop up, he can combo into kill moves. Like this is actually the best percentage for Sheik to be at for Marth.
That was scary though.
Harder crouch cancels.
Sheik knocked him up a little bit and almost got the forward air.
And
that was a good nair.
And delayed forward smash. I wonder if that wasn't to mess up his DI. Oh no, he thought he wasn't. He might have just pissed away this match. And there it goes. And the 2-0.
It happened.
He totally brain farted there.
That was unfortunate. He almost brought it back too. The momentum kind of shifted. Like early on, it was super hard in GMO's favor, and then kind of shifted back over to Duff. But then, no, it's very up.
Yep. It's the way the game go. Sheik always has advantage, the higher percentage she gets against Marth.
I can see that, cause like
Marth has a tough time killing outside of combos. He has to hit straight hits once he gets to a certain percentage.